Thank you for listening today on Revealing Wholeness, sponsored by Infinity Whole Health. Check out our website at infinityWholeHealth.com, where we are revealing the eternal in each individual, the infinite in the individual. The creativity is made manifest. Limitation is let go. Now, here's your host, Dr. Troy Munson.
Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Troy Munson on Revealing Wholeness. And, as a chiropractor, I love to watch conditions go away naturally in the human body. And, this is a fun show because I see a lot of clients with headaches, and headaches are pretty common in our day and age. And as I adjust people, I get to tell them interesting things. They'll come in and they'll say, "Hey, doc, I've had headaches now for 6 months, they're not going away, I don't like what's happening," and I'll start quizzing them. And I'll ask them things. Are you feeling kind of like maybe spacey, having dizziness, maybe low energy? And they're like, "Well, yeah, but I thought that's normal for everybody." I say, well, it can be, but it can also be how your upper neck is doing, because the nerves that come out from your upper neck, right below your skull, go right back into the brain and can really cause all kinds of headaches. It can even affect the muscles of the upper neck, because if you especially feel a headache coming from the back or upper back of your neck and go into your head, it's almost always, and I won't say always, but it's probably almost always due to a chiropractic misalignment problem. When we have a misalignment in our spine, we're putting pressure on nerves, and those nerves then tighten up muscles to try and help stop it and protect it, which then tightens up the neck joints, and now everything is swollen, everything's unhappy, and now we start putting more pressure on that nerve, and now we start getting pain. And that takes months, even years to happen. Sometimes catastrophically can happen all at once, like a motor vehicle accident. But when that happens, we can have a whole host of symptoms that go with it. And common symptoms that I see are those things like the spacey, dizzy, low energy, but there can be memory trouble, even brain fog type issues. And of course, with that goes things like ADD, ADHD, OCD. People are like, "Are you saying my OCD could be at my upper neck?" I'm saying, yes, it can affect blood flow and supply of energy to your brain. You could also even have ear aches or ringing in the ears, commonly known as tinnitus. You could even have nosebleeds. I have a lot of younger kids with nosebleeds, and we'll adjust them and the nosebleeds get better. Some don't. We have to do nutrition for something like that, but ultimately I've seen a fair amount of children, their nosebleeds going away. Sinus problems are common, like we talked about in the title of this particular podcast, but I'll see snoring get better. Sleep disorders get better. I'll even watch people with colds, flus, sore throat, all get better. And I've had clients that have literally seen me for years that are like, "I used to get colds like every 2-3 months all my life, and now I rarely, if ever, get sick." And they wonder how that happens. Well, our upper neck goes, again, supplying blood flow to the brain. It immediately goes back in and changes even how the brain functions. We have studies that we've done on brain activity after an adjustment and watched the immune centers within the brain itself be more active, incredibly more active, for about 20 to 24 hours after the adjustment. So when my clients get sick, I tell them this is the best place for you to go to get adjusted and get your immune system turned back on and clear out the miscommunication, the garbage, the stress, everything that's on your system that doesn't help you fight infection. And so here's some other things that can happen when our upper neck is out of alignment. We can see things like itchy, achy eyes and allergies. Even food sensitivities can be part of this. And allergies are so common with so many people. There are, 50 million, 60 million people out there just in the U.S. alone that battle allergies on a regular daily basis, and many more that are seasonal. I mean, it's crazy. And as we adjust and clear out the nervous system and get it to really see its environment better, the body better, it then can clean house. And now we don't react to the things that we breathe in. We don't react to the chemicals. We stop all these shenanigans the body does. It can handle its environment much, much better. One of my favorite sayings is, the medical profession will look at the body from an outside-in perspective, where they're going to try to change the environment to suit the ever-weakening body. Let me say that again. They're trying to change the environment with a drug to basically limp the ever-weakening body along. where chiropractic believes in strengthening the body to adapt to the ever-changing environment. Okay, so it's a very different, diametrically opposed thought system, where the medical profession is trying to take your internal body environment and give you a drug to change a chemical or change some type of whatever going on inside of it. But when we were young, we didn't have medications typically, and our bodies functioned okay. But as we piled up stress and eating habits and all the things upon our body, now all of a sudden we have these symptoms come out. And so the medical profession says, well, hey, you got a symptom? I can actually shut down part of your body nervous system so that you don't experience that symptom anymore. And chiropractic's like, well, why don't we just strengthen the body so that it can heal itself and you just stop having that symptom? That makes more sense to us. That's why when you go to chiropractor, they're not going to say, hey, I'm going to treat allergies, or I'm going to treat your heart disease, or I'm going to treat your cancer, or I'm going to treat your indigestion or your GERD, or I'm going to treat your headache. We're not going to do any of those things. We're going to actually get at the cause of it, or the misalignment, the stress that you've allowed to pile up on your body. And when we clear that nervous system, when we clear that miscommunication and that misalignment of that vertebra, what chiropractors love to call subluxations, when we clear that nerve, we now have all the stress associated dissipate. And now your brain can relax. Your body now communicates better with your brain, and your brain says, oh my goodness, what kind of a mess have I been allowing to continue to propagate and manifest? It's time to clean house. It's time to reorganize this body and get it functioning correctly without symptoms like it was designed in the beginning. So that's chiropractic. Last symptom I commonly see with upper neck stuff, I will see heart palpitations, where people are like, yeah, I don't know what my heart's doing, but something's going on with it. And so we'll see some of these symptoms revisit as we go down the line, but today we're just going to talk about this upper neck and headaches and all these things. And so if this is kind of some of the things you experience, the spacey, dizzy, low energy, even memory trouble, brain fog, even ADD, ADHD, OCD type stuff, maybe you're getting earaches, or you have a child that's getting earaches, or you're older and you're getting ringing in the ears. Maybe your child's getting nosebleeds. Maybe as an adult you're getting nosebleeds. Maybe you're having sinus problems or constant colds, flus. Maybe you're afraid of the virus that's going on, particularly this year. You know, maybe you have a spouse that's snoring that's keeping you awake, or maybe you have sleep disorders. You just can't get to sleep or stay asleep. Maybe you have itchy, achy eyes and allergies and food sensitivities. All those things can be upper neck issues. And so instead of running after medications trying to limp your body along, I would encourage you to go to the foundational things about helping restoring function in your body and allowing your body to clean out and heal. And so it's why in my office we start chiropractic with most of our clients. And like today, I had a client come in that was nutrition, and they had already been going to chiropractor. Great, get back to your chiropractor, continue going to them. I'm going to handle the nutritional side. So we want to clear the nerve, and we want to supply those tissues with the right nutrients so that your body can absolutely heal and do its job. It's a very simplistic model, but it's a very elegant model, and it's really how the body works. And so if you put a little bit of mental thought into it, you're like, well, that makes pretty much sense. You know, you feed the cell what it needs to do its job, and you have the brain clear to tell it what to do. That cell should perform beautifully, admirably, like it has always been supposed to do and like it's designed to do. And so that's chiropractic in a nutshell. So next time, join us again, because we're going to talk about neck pain next, and what can be associated with neck pain. What symptoms out there? And you might be surprised. What you mean my this could be because of my neck? Absolutely. And so we're going to delve into those too. So stick around. Until next time, I'm Dr. Troy Munson on Revealing Wholeness.
Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments, you can reach Dr. Munson at 360-893-8586 or email him at chiroman@dr.com. That's chiroman@dr.com. Check out our current workshop schedule on Facebook at Infinity Whole Health.